Let's start the ship tour with Brunner on tour from the NCL Epic, and we are starting down on deck number 5 in front of the one of the two main dining restaurants, The Taste. It's located in the aft of deck 5. It has those beautiful windows. In the main restaurants, you will get served daily menu. You can choose from several options. You have several options for appetizers and several options for main courses and of course of desserts. This restaurant is open to the deck above, deck 6 and deck 7. Very nice chandelier. There are some bottles of the wine cellar. And also on that side you have those beautiful windows. They can be opened and then you have a nice view to the sea. We are in Santorini at the moment. A little bit windy. You can have the same table each night if you prefer that, but you can come anytime to dine. So NCL is famous for the freestyle dining, freestyle cruising. And you have a table on your own. So I'm traveling alone usually, and I get a small table on my own. So let's continue. On deck 5 you have the Atrium bar. And you're gonna find a Starbucks. Right behind or on the side of Starbucks, there is the perspective. It's the photography studio where you can take portrait photographs. In the main atrium, they are doing games. They are doing game shows, trivia, movies sometimes at night. There's a big screen. Also the atrium is open to the deck above, deck number 6. In the atrium you're gonna also find onboard credit. Then you have the guest service desk. have the cruise next desk. That's the shore excursion desk. So, that's the Atrium. You'll find big screens everywhere to locate yourself. So we are at deck 5 in the Atrium and in the lobby. There are some examples of the perspective studio. They do very nice photos. Also on deck 5 you have Le Bistro, specialty dining restaurants, French cuisine. I like the restaurant a lot, it's really nice decorated and the food is absolutely fantastic. And the wine cellar. The restaurant is decorated with some nice art from the art gallery. I can highly recommend Le Bistro if you have to celebrate a special occasion. If you want to treat yourself, then go to Le Bistro, the French specialty restaurant on all NCL ships. Opposite of Le Bistro, you find the photo gallery. So here you come, you want to have a look at your photos. If you want to purchase photos for yourself or as a gift. Here is the card playing room, or if you want to have some quietness to read a book, you can do that here. The Shiptour by Brunner on tour, I couldn't show you the library because it was occupied, so here it is. Nice view to the sea, and its library and internet corner at once. There are the internet stations and of course a lot of books to choose from. That's the library on NCL Epic. Then here we have the art gallery of Park West. If you want to buy a piece of art, you can do that here. They also do art auctions. This one is sold. Also here are two pieces of art which are sold. All the NCL ships are painted from outside, each ship from a different artist. So one of them was painted by Peter Max. So that's it from deck 5. Now we're going up to deck 6. On deck 6 you have mainly the casino. And also the theater is on deck 6. This is the entrance to the theater. Tonight, 9:30 is a magician, J. Alexander. And they featured Priscilla, the musical Queen of the Desert, the Epic Beatles, and Burn the Floor, the dance show. So this is the Epic Theater on deck 6. It stretches out on 2 floors. The entrance is on deck 6. So tonight is a Beatles show, Beatlemania with the Epic Beatles bands. Theater holds up to 700 people. For some of the shows like Priscilla or Burn the Floor, the reservation is mandatory, so you have to do a reservation. For the other shows, it's not necessary. It's first come, first served. So here you have a bar where you get your drinks, and when the show is starting, the bar service is stopped or will be stopped. So, Epic Theater on the NCL Epic. Your place to see your shows. Also on deck 6 you find Spiegel tent. They do shows in here. Let's take the chance to have a look at the Spiegel tent. You find shows as well. It really is like a tent. It's a circle with some seating available upstairs. It's like a roof, like a tent. And they do shows in here. You're not included in your cruise fare, so you pay them extra. And that's it, Spiegel tent. Located on deck 6. And the headliner comedy club, where they do Howl at the Moon. It's a very high energy bar with live music and dancing and dueling pianos. I recommend that you see that show, it's really nice. So this is Headliners Comedy Club. They do some shows in the evening, mainly Howl at the Moon, the piano dueling show. But on this cruise there was also a magician and a violinist. Here at the headliner. And sometimes they even do play bingo. But like every second evening is Howl at the Moon. Very cool show. Sheehans. It's another restaurant included in your price of the cruise, and it's open 24 hours for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Let me do the secret alley to go to Sheehans. It's a pub style decoration. You can play some games. And also from here you have a nice view to the surrounding. Some more games here. Where's the bar? We have 2 televisions, so they usually bring some sport events. Also from up here you have a nice view down to the Atrium, so you can follow the game or the quiz shows or trivia, whatever it's on. Earlier they had some dancing classes with the staff of Bern on the floor. They learned how to dance cha-cha-cha. You have a very nice view from up here. So after Sheehans, you're gonna find the very big casino with slot machines and table games like blackjack, roulette, poker, craps, you name it. Brings you again to the center of the ship. It's open to the deck above and below. Below is Restaurant Taste on the 5th floor, and below are some bars on deck 7. So, casino staff is learning how to play craps. This is the crab table. One part of the casino is smoking part and the other part is a non-smoking part. Blackjack tables. More slot machines. And the casino is closed because we are docked in, or we are in Santorini. So during port stays, the casino is always closed. There is a roulette table. And again on this side you have the other part of the casino. I've told you it's very big. So, let's continue our ship tour. Casino continues with more tables and more slot machines. It's huge. So here's another restaurant that's included in your cruise fare, Shanghai's. Of course, it's an Asian restaurant. Let me have a look at the menu. You get appetizers, soups, and main courses to choose from. They have a noodle bar. You sit at the bar, and you have tables as well. Not that big, and it's included in your cruise fare, so come and enjoy a nice Asian, some nice Asian food. Shanghai's and the Shanghai noodle bar. So, those are the last slot machines of the casino. You have the aft elevators and the casino bar. This is Manhattan room, the second main restaurant included in your cruise fare, and the menu is identical every day as the menu in Taste. So let me have a look if you can have a look inside. Doors are closed, so Let me try. Oh. So we're going to do that later. Let's go up to deck 7. On deck 7 you have 2 specialty dining restaurants. You have Cagney, Steakhouse, and you have Moderno, Churassceria. So let's come inside and have a look. Specialty restaurants, you can reserve them. You don't have to. If they have place, you're welcome to dine anytime. So this part is the Cagney, the steakhouse. That's their kitchen. They prepare the steaks here. They serve, as it's a steakhouse, mainly meat, steaks, ribeye, you name it, but also lobster and some other fish dishes. The restaurant is located at the very aft of the ship. Again, with a nice view to the sea. From up here, you're overlooking the Manhattan restaurant, which is on deck 6. You can see, if you can see, they have a dance floor, so evenings the music is playing and people are dancing. So here we have a look at Manhattan's. This is the bar of Manhattan's and Moderno. Because on this side we are going to Moderno, the Brazilian Churassceria. Here you find each evening a very big salad, appetizer, antipasti buffet you can choose from. And again, on deck 6, the Manhattan room with the dance floor. After you have finished with your appetizer and the salad bar, you're gonna find on the table this card. So you turn it to that side green. That means for the waiter that you're still hungry. They walking around with different kind of meats on a stick, and then you choose from the meat you prefer, and until you like to make a pause or you're done, and then you're gonna turn back the card on red. specialty restaurants on NCL are very popular, so I recommend that you do a reservation. You can do that before the cruise on the NCL app or anytime aboard. If you have a preferred restaurant with a preferred time, so I highly recommend that you book those specialty restaurants in advance. So we are still on deck 7. Here are the aft elevators. Here we have the Barber shop. For the shops, it's as it is in the casino. During port stays, the shops are closed. So here we have first shop. And here we have the Maltings whiskey bar. Behind Maltings whiskey bar there is the cigar lounge, the Humidor. Where people are smoking cigars, pipes, or cigarettes. As you can see here. And of course, here you can buy cigars too. So it's just for cigar smoking only, no cigarettes or vaping allowed. Only for cigars. On some screens it shows you what's going on. Here we have the sushi bar, Wasabi. I really have to say, NCL is making fantastic sushi. So you sit at the bar and you order from the sushi menu, and it's a la carte pricing, so you pay for what you eat. Behind Wasabi sushi bar is the Japanese restaurant Tepanyaki. So you sit with 8 other people around the table, or the bar mainly. Then you have a chef who is doing live cooking for you, and he's juggling, making jokes. So it's a fun way to eat. Also in here, some more Tepanyaki tables. I'm gonna be here in 3 days' time, I think. It's a specialty restaurant, so you have to pay. I think it's $49 per person. And if you have a meal or restaurant, specialty restaurant package, then it's free of charge. And again, you can look down. So let's continue. Now we're going to Shakers, the Martini and Champagne bar. Here you have live music in the evenings with a pianist. Some more seatings, then the cigar lounge again, the other entrance to the cigar lounge. You can get champagne. They are famous for martinis, so that's one of my favorite spots on the ship. You have a staircase. You can down to deck number 60 casino. Here we have a nice bar, sponsored by Sky Vodka. It's not included in your cruise fare, so you pay extra and you get, I think, 1 or 2 drinks. You will be provided with a code, because inside the ice bar, as the name says, of course, it's freezing. And here we have some more shops. We have some displays where the shops are presenting the watches, the perfume, the souvenirs, stuff like that. On this cruise, they are reopening the shops under a new name, so that's why you cannot see inside. They are still preparing, unpacking, decorating. Here are some of the brands they have, and more display. I think they're gonna reopen in 2 days. Today is the big opening of the shops. On the Shiptour by Brunner on tour, the shops, they weren't ready, but now they look ready. If you are in use of a handbag, or perfume, or even a watch. Then the shop area on deck 7. It's the right place for you. This is the souvenir shop, Norwegian Cruise Line souvenir shop. On the other side we have jewelries from Effie. In the middle we have the outlets, so all the windows are prepared now. Some more souvenir items and clothes. Here are the watches from Citizen, Bulova, G-Shock. They even have Tissot. That makes me proud as a Swiss citizen. Fossil Michael Kors. And on this side we have Invicta. And they have Longines too, another Swiss brand. So here you will get all your watches. So that's still on deck 7. There's another outlet and a place when they have their sale. So that's it from the shop and duty-free area Tradewinds on deck 7. So we are on deck 7 forward. You're gonna find the Bliss Lounge. It's a nightclub. They do karaoke in here. It's the nightclub of NCL. So far we had like 60s, 50s, 60s disco, we had 70s disco, 80s, 90s. Tonight is a Greek evening, so they learn you how to dance Sirtaki. That's the dance floor. It's quite dead, of course. It's in the morning. We have the Bliss bar. The drinks on the NCL Epic, you have to pay for them unless you have a drink package. I highly recommend that you get the drink package. I got the Premium Plus package. That means all drinks are included, also champagne and cocktails and liquor. If you have the normal drink package, drinks up to $15 a glass are included. And with the Premium Plus package, also the bottled water is included and Starbucks is included as well. So, those were decks 5, 6, and 7. All the public areas. Now let's go up to deck 14 and 15. On deck 6 we have Cavern Club. That's where you're gonna see the Beatles almost every evening. I like the Cavern Club. It's a cozy place. Not too big. So I recommend that you come early, because especially when the Beatles, the Epic Beatles, are playing, then this place is packed. So here they are. Ringo, Paul, John, and fourth guy. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. I'm so sorry. And George, of course, George Harrison. He's the fourth guy. So that's the Cavern Club, located on deck 6 of the NCL Epic. So we are on deck 19, the sun deck, the quiet zone, the very forward of the ship. So there are no people at the moment. Everybody's in Santorini today. Look at the view. Isn't that spectacular? And it's windy today, so not a perfect day to use the sun deck. Goes all around the very front of the ship. What a gorgeous day here in Santorini. Beautiful. Here it isn't that quiet anymore. You can hear the, I don't know what it is, if it's the engine or the heating system or cooling system. From up here you have a very nice view overlooking the pool deck. Pool deck is on deck 15. On deck 15 you find your pools, the whirlpools, and the water slides, aqua park, stuff like this. So that was deck 19, going down to 18.
Doors opening. Going down.
No, it was deck 18, I'm so sorry. So let's go down to deck 15, to the posh bar.
Deck 15. Doors opening.
Here on deck 15 you find the Garden Cafe. That's the buffet restaurant. So let's have a look. So this is the Garden Cafe on deck 15 on the NCL Epic. It's located forward with ceiling to floor windows. Down here is the La Cucina, Italian specialty dining restaurant on the Norwegian Epic. This is the Garden Cafe, it's the eggs and omelette station. We have some fresh fruits for breakfast. Typical English breakfast stuff, the beans, the tomatoes, the fried potatoes, sausages, hash brown. Here are the egg stations, so you can have scrambled eggs, omelettes. Here are the breakfast sweets, all kind of stuff, muffins, cinnamon roll, Danish pastry, chocolate croissant, fried eggs, baked beans again, scrambled eggs, sausages, hash browns, bacon, ham. Here we have the salad, salami, turkey, cheese selection, ricotta cheese, the fruits. Here's the muesli and more fruits, dates, fresh fruits. Oh, they look good. This is the menu of La Cucina, specialty dining restaurant on the NCL Epic, Italian cuisine. And this is the entrance, so we are entering from the Garden Cafe. Garden Cafe is on deck 15, and to go to La Cucina you have to go from deck 15 one floor down. To deck 14. Upstairs is the Garden Cafe buffet restaurant, and on deck 14 La Cucina, Italian specialty dining restaurant on the NCL ships. I know that on all NCL ships you have the La Cucina. On the newer ships, La Cucina is replaced by La Onda, another Italian specialty dining restaurants. We are in the port of Haifa in Israel today. Here are some of the wines they have. I can see here a Sassicaia of 2014 or 16 or 18. Nice Amarone wine. Those are the high-class wines they have on NCL. An Opus 1, for example, Chateau Pichon Vanguille, a Bordeaux wine. But also a Pinfolds from Australia. So, this is it, the La Cucina Italian specialty dining restaurant. After the buffet is closed, we're gonna have the great outdoors. We're gonna serve snacks and food over here. One of my favorites, the soft ice machine. And you have really nice outside seatings. A stunning view to Santorini. Here you can get your beverages. So I'm also thirsty. Let me have some iced tea. Unsweetened iced tea. Let me put the cup away and let's continue. We have the towel station on this side and the waves bar on that side. Here are two pools. I'm on deck 16. Here is the entrance to the water slides. They are closed at the moment. And from deck 16, you have a nice view to deck 15. That's the pool deck, and there you find the garden cafe, the buffet restaurant, and the H2O zone at the very aft. You're gonna see that in a moment. You have 2 pools on deck 15 and 5 whirlpools, and of course the water slides. Look at that. I haven't tried them out on this cruise. I'm gonna do that later. Let's wait a little bit till it's warm enough. So maybe in Cyprus it's a good time to use the pools and the water slides. So it's such a sunny afternoon. I'm doing the water slides today. I have done the yellow one. It goes inside that hole and then you fall out when you see the hole. And I've also done the green one. The green one you just do like you are, and the yellow red one you do with a ring. So much fun. Oh, he's stuck. So he got stuck on the water slides. We are in Limassol today, so it's pretty awesome up here. Nice view. Wow, look at the fantastic scenery here in Santorini. Beautiful. Here are the stairs down to deck 15, the pool deck, with the wave spa. Great outdoor seating of the garden cafe. Here have the towel station. And on the other side, you can go up again to deck 16. It's a sun deck. Usually it's very busy. Today it's not because everybody is on tour in Santorini. It's a perfect time to do the ship tour with Brunner on tour. This is the Heaven complex. Heaven is a ship in ship concept. With you have suites, you have your own butler, you have your own restaurant, your own bar, your own lounge, your own pool, pool deck. So If you don't mind spending a little bit more, then try out the Heaven. Or the Haven, that's the correct pronunciation. Beautiful. Santorini is just beautiful. Again, the view on deck 15, pool deck, and the whirlpools. And in the middle of the ship, the water slides and the kids' aqua park. There are 4 slides. We have the green one, we have a yellow, 3 slides. The green one, then the yellow one, and it becomes yellow-red, and the purple one. I haven't tried them out, so I'm gonna wait till it's a little bit, weather is a little bit warmer. It's still windy here in Santorini. So the green slide is ending here. Woo. Looks like a lot of fun. You're coming down in circles, then you're ending here. This is the kids' aqua park, for smaller kids, of course. That's nicely done, so a cool thing for the kids. Heading still on deck 15 to the aft, to the H2O zone. It's an adult-only zone during the day. Here I want to like to show you the climbing wall. Before we see that, that's the rear of the kids' aqua park. So if you're traveling with kids, I think NCL is a great cruise company to travel with kids. It's the climbing wall. I never have tried that, so I wonder if I can do that one time. I wouldn't be scared. I'm not scared of heights, so maybe I should try it out. So here it is, Spice H2O, adult only zone during the day. You have a bar, then there is a smoking section where people who smoke cigarettes can smoke. You have a big screen where they sometimes show movies, and in summertime sometimes you have parties here at this Spice H2O. a lot of seating. Then you have two whirlpools, one on each side. There it is. And in the middle you have a small pool to use. Spice H2O. And again, how beautiful is that? Isn't that spectacular? Really nice. So that's it from deck 15. Spice H2O. A little bit hidden, but still on deck 15 you have an area where you can play table tennis, or as we call it, ping pong. It's not that windy up here, so it's a perfect place to play table tennis. This is the arcade. A cool area, not only for kids, also for adults, with a lot of games. Of course, they are not free of charge, so you have to pay for them. And there are more games on this side. So, it's like a second casino for the kids. Video arcade. Here is Entourage, that's the kids club, with the opening times. So let me have a look if we can get a glimpse. It's an adult-free zone, so it's for teenagers between 13 and 17. Now it's closed, so. This is something you won't see, so I'm not, I don't belong to this age group, so you have to send your teenagers if you want to know more what's going on in the Entourage. So that's it, deck 15. That's it from the Shiptour with Brunner on tour on the NCL Epic. So I'm taking the elevator from deck 15, going down to deck 13, where my cabin is.
Doors opening. Door closing.
So this is the elevator area and stairway area. So let me find I'm on deck 13. And I'm on that side. So if you don't know where you have to go, you see little fish on the carpet, and where the tail is of the fish, that's aft, and the head of the fish, that's forward, of course. So that's me, I'm home. Deck 13, cabin 13249. Don't miss the cabin video. I put the link now on the right hand top of this video, that if you want to see cabin 13249, it's a special cabin. It's for a wheelchair accessible cabin. Oh, nice. My luggage, or not my luggage, my clothes are coming back from the laundry. So let me show you something special, the bridge viewing room. So here it is. Outside there are several maps around the world, and all the flags the ship did receive. Every time the ship is in a new port, it will get one of those flags. This is the one for Jamaica, Vigo in Spain, in Marseille. It's pretty interesting. But of course the main attraction of the bridge viewing room is the view into the bridge. So if you just wonder what the captain is doing every day, then come to the bridge viewing room to have a look yourself. Such a room doesn't exist on a lot of ships anymore, but on the Epic it's still here, and I think it's a nice thing. Personal dedication from Mike Foreman. Of course, Miami Port. Clear sky. Not a lot of wind, so perfect cruising weather.